Me not chase nobody. First of all, I'm not your mother. I did not give birth to you, boy.
Saying that we don't do it because I do it a lot sometimes, but you know what I mean. Why'd you say that? Why'd you say that?
What are you trying to hide? Your neck.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another video. I'm not going to talk too fast today because I've always been told off by this one that I talk too fast.
She does.
So I'm going to be talking very slow. But today I'm joined with
Tanya, aka TT.
Yes, she's not that nice though, there for you. As you can tell by the title, we are doing Do You Need the Man Like That Part 2. So if any of you have actually been here that long, you would know I done this as part 1 and that was my first ever official YouTube video. So that obviously means we need to do a part 2 and hopefully there's going to be many more parts of this because I can already see the debates that's going to happen with the points that I'm bringing up. But let's not talk too much, let's just get straight into the video. Okay, cool, that's my intro bit. You want me to read them or are you going to read them?
We'll go alternate.
Okay, let me do the first one. This debate is that. Alright, cool. So point 1 that I spoke about was first dates. And should he pay, should he provide transport, and should he bring gifts? Should he pay? Me, I would say no. I would most definitely say no.
I think he should.
I'm gonna get
You're
hate for this.
taking me on a date, so I think to set a tone, it's the first impression for me. So if you're gonna pay for that date, yeah. So I think you should definitely pay.
I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this. But I think in this day and age, no.
You're gonna go 50-50 on the bill then?
Huh?
You're gonna go 50-50?
I'll go 50-50. I'd pay my half, yeah.
Maybe I'll go
definitely.
50-50, but I think
I'd pay for my food, not for
he
his.
should offer to pay and then let me be like,
Yeah.
no, let's go half and half. But don't expect to take me out on a date and expect me to pay. Offer and then we can go 50-50. But I just think, don't expect me to pay. You're taking me out.
Yeah.
I didn't ask you to go on a date. You did. So, first impressions do last though. If you go on a date with a guy and literally he's trying to court you and you're going to pay for your own food. No. We're not friends. You're trying to court me. So I think you need to set a tone. Because I think it just sets a tone for the rest of your relationship. Because then every day you're going to expect you to pay. So how's he going to treat you then? Pay on the first date. Let me offer to pay half of the bill. Out of courtesy. But no. Yeah, you should pay on the first date.
I should have really thought this video before I don't even read it.
You're now gonna come in guys amazing because my hashtag is men are trash. So.
Listen.
But yeah, pay on the first date. And transportation, yes.
No, definitely not. No.
It depends.
No.
Let me explain why I say transportation.
Okay.
Okay, so if I say I drive, so I drive, you don't drive, who's gonna pick you up?
I have
You
my
need to
cab
get
money
an
to
Uber.
get there. I have my cab
That's
money
fine.
to get home.
Okay, so in that case, I would say first date maybe I'll drive. If I like you, any day after that you have to pick me up, unless we're meeting halfway or whatever it is. But it has to set a tone. Like at the end of the day, my thing is that I'm independent enough, so I'm and I think that's where a lot of females nowadays kind of lack with certain things, where they think that they kind of need a man to do everything for them. You literally don't. You can do it yourself, but it's just that.
So I should find yourself for yourself.
Yeah, I'll take myself on a date, so it's fine.
Okay, so say you're going on a first date with someone. He offers to pick you up because he drives. You don't drive. You don't have a car. You don't nothing. Would you let him pick you up on the first date? So you only met him once before that?
No.
Second
I
date?
don't get to know. Maybe on the third date.
Okay.
I think, let me retract. So first date is the first time we're actually going out. No. Because first of all, you're getting in where I live. Or I'm meeting you on the side of some side road or something.
There's a lot of weirdos these days as well.
So
They
you
can
have to be
kidnap
careful.
you.
Yeah.
Second date, still.
Maybe third, fourth date. And it depends how communication has been in between that as well. I'll think about it, but yeah.
But I feel like if he like offers to pick up and you say no, he should still offer to pay for your cab or something. For me, I take my cab money everywhere I go. I get myself a cab there, a cab there. Because if I need to escape from that date, I have the money in my account to just book my boat and get home.
Dial Uber.
Not having to call people. Can you pick me up? Nah.
Download Uber. Bolt. Bolt. Captain.
Captain's gone now.
Get a cab on speed dial. But have your money ready. Because even the Oyster card, something.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that bit.
I know. I can't remember what the last one was.
Bring gifts.
On the first date, I wouldn't want to give them a first date.
I say bring some flowers.
I wouldn't take it home.
No, bring some flowers though. Not even flowers?
I wouldn't take it home.
A bouquet of flowers.
Second date, yes. First date, nah, I'm getting to know you. I don't know anything about it.
No, you can bring me some flowers.
Be aware
I can always dash it over before I get home. I don't have to bring it in my house. But like I said, it sets a tone. So I'll know the type of guy that you are. But if you're gonna come with your 2 dry, empty hands, what are you gonna do? Like, let's be realistic though. You running up on a date and he's just gonna come, hey, you alright? And then you sit down and eat, like nothing. He doesn't set no tone. So therefore, in the relationship, he ain't gonna give you no gifts then. He's gonna always roll up dry, empty hand. No, bring some flowers. £5 in Tesco's and Asda. Could take the label off.
You're gonna take it home?
No, I wouldn't take it home though. That's what I'm saying. If I feel like taking it home, I don't have to, but bring some flowers at least. You don't have to buy me like big gifts, just a little bouquet of flowers, like, hey, nice to, you know, set a little tone, but come with a 2 dry, empty hand. Bring some flowers. £5.
See,
so you wouldn't accept the flowers, Shani?
Huh?
What I'm saying is the flowers you
can offer me the flowers, but I wouldn't take it home.
That's what I'm saying. You don't have to take it home. You can always dash it away in the bin or give it to somebody. But it just shows. It sets. I think it sets a tone.
I'd say thank you, but no thank you, because I'd feel so bad if I took it. I never threw it in the bin. I never told you.
He won't know though.
Who?
He won't know about the flowers. But
so say it goes further for your relationship, goes further. You get engaged. You're not gonna tell him.
I'm taking that to my grave. Maybe I would say, like, you know, the first day I dash away your flowers. Plant it in your garden then. Put it outside, it will still grow. The flowers are still going to die in your house anyways. So even if it die in the bin, nothing wrong with that, it's still going to go in the bin at some point. Am I right? Am I wrong?
I would not take it. I'd say thank you, but no thank you.
Okay. So she won't take the flowers.
Very funny, especially this day and age. And
okay, so would you take it and then not bring it home? So you would take it and then on the way home dispose of the flowers?
No, I wouldn't take it. I'd just say thank you, but no thank you.
But don't you think he's going to find that offensive that you're not taking the flowers?
Can do, but if you ask me for my reason and I explain, then you'd understand.
Not all of them understand that.
Well, then they're not on my wavelength.
Me to run out of bin. Yeah, bin that. Just the way it will probably work.
Yeah, I think it's because of the age. Like, seeing how stuff happen now.
Times have changed.
It changed a lot.
Yeah.
Guys are...
I'm not going to say the word on camera, but yeah, this is YouTube. But yeah. Okay, cool.
Next one.
Needing a partner because everyone else has one around you. No. N-O, capital, exclamation mark.
Don't rush into stuff.
Don't rush into
Don't do it. It's the worst thing you could do.
Enjoy being single. Like, take yourself on a date. At the end of the day, if you don't know how to learn to love yourself, you're going to expect a man to give you love that he probably will never give you. Go on a date by yourself. Go to the cinema by yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's always something I wanted to do. That's
Enjoy
on my bucket list.
Yeah.
To go cinema on my own.
I've done it. I took myself on a date. Went to Nando's, yes. Sat down on my table for one. Ate my food and went home. I felt good. I paid for it myself too. With my staff discount. But it gives you that sense of independence.
Yeah.
And then you know how to, so you don't expect less than you deserve. Yeah. Do it. I'm telling you. Enjoy single life. It's nice.
How nice.
Do you know what? When I was single, I must say, I had a lot more freedom than being in a relationship. Like, I get to enjoy my friends. I used to go out, I get dolled up. Like, you kind of feel a bit more confident than when you're with a person. I think when you're with somebody, you tend to kind of lose yourself from time to time. So you stop doing the makeup, you stop getting your nails done, you stop getting your hair done. Certain things you just don't feel like doing it anymore. Yeah. But you have to kind of know yourself. But I think sometimes we get lost in relationships.
Most definitely.
So, yeah. Not because your friend got a man, you need a man to know. Enjoy being by yourself. Cuddle your teddy bear at night. Netflix and chill with a glass of wine. You should not invite me on your page. It's just like... But yeah, enjoy being by yourself. It's nice.
Okay, she's gonna have to do all. Alright, she basically said everything that I was gonna say. Literally.
I'm done talking now.
Does that mean nothing? They say she just says it before I get to say it.
Same brain. So we're literally born like days apart, so
Literally.
we have the same things in common. But yeah.
You know, she's starting to look like me too.
Okay, guys, comment below. Please do. Because, yeah. God.
Alright, the next one is rushing into relationships. I think this kind of ties into the last point. But, don't rush stuff because... How can I say it in a way that she hasn't said already?
It's like coming out of a relationship, rushing back into one without getting to kind of learn from your first relationship.
I think a lot of people rush into relationships because they're not used to being on their own and they don't want to be on their own. They will see like all these like... Because a lot of YouTubers these days, it's like their relationships and their channels are based on relationships. I watch a lot of YouTubers where it's like their channel is based on their relationship and how good their relationship looks on camera. So people see that and think, oh my gosh, I really want to be in a relationship, and they'll just jump to the next person available, and then it's not good, guys, because that's how people are getting killed. That's how people...
Instagram goals, relationship goals.
Yeah, it's so bad for
it's
your
a
mental
lie.
health.
It's a lie.
It's all for
It's
the
fake.
camera.
It's all for the camera. That ain't reality. Yeah. Nobody gets dressed up in matching pajamas on Christmas and take pictures of the Christmas tree.
I really
No, you
wanted
ain't got
to do
time.
that.
But you don't have time for
I
that.
wanted
though.
to, but no.
But did you have the time to do it?
No, I fell asleep.
Exactly. No, it's all for Instagram. Celebrity people, don't live that celebrity life. Enjoy being you. Me, I was in my bed sleeping. No, but rushing into... I think a lot of people tend to rush into relationships after coming out of one because they, like you said, they don't want to be alone. And then they're worried about what people are going to think. She don't have a man, she's this, she's that. Especially when you're going up in your age, like going up to near the 30s. And everyone's like, when are you going to get married? When are you going to have a baby? When you can buy the nappies, pay my mortgage, pay my car insurance, pay my car finance, we can have that conversation because a baby ain't cheap. They cost money. So give me £10 every week, every 2 weeks, every 2 days to buy Aptamil. We can have a conversation then.
Please.
Facts.
Gosh. Oh my gosh, guys, I have 1 more month of her being on that formula. 1 more month.
Listen, I'm telling you.
It's so expensive.
It's expensive, but...
I said to Alice, after this time, I ain't buying another one, I don't think.
No,
I have that blue milk in my refrigerator.
Listen, pop it out and give it to her, boy. I was glad when Kevin stopped taking formula. I love that.
Too much.
I said, yeah, £1, big bottle of milk. Yeah, but don't rush into a relationship, just wait. Yeah.
Next one.
You better read that question. Sex. Being with a guy you don't find attractive, doesn't have a good personality, but the sex game is up there.
Sex does not build a relationship. Sex is not a relationship. Sex is just something on the side. And I don't care who gets upset with me, I have friends that tell me they're with guys because, you know, he's got a bit and it hits but what? What does it do for you? You're still unhappy, your mental health is still bad, you're still not looking after the children you already have. So this is why me and a lot of people fall out, because I hate when people come to me with stupidness. Hate it. Don't ever come to me and tell me you're with a guy because of the sex, because I will just give you one look and walk away.
In this day and age, you can find a toy. Just putting it out there. Ann Summers, Love Honey.
Bloody, you can go on Amazon, I'm sure.
Amazon, eBay. Find something.
You know, lock your bedroom door.
Go to church. Find Jesus.
Listen,
something.
How
but
can sex
I'd
build a
like,
relationship?
even for me, like, even before I kind of get intimate with a guy, if I don't have a connection with you, my body physically will not. The connection has to be there, or else I just can't spread my legs open. I'm sorry. There has to be some sort of connection. If not, it's not gonna work. So I just don't like. To each his own. Don't get me wrong. I'm not judging. To each his own. But for me, I just don't think. I think you're still left empty. You're still left craving. You're still left wanting, and then it just builds a lot of insecurities because somebody's gonna get attached and want more. So if you don't find him attractive, he's gonna find you attractive, and then when you want to leave the relationship, it then becomes a big. Domestic violence is very big these days, and we as females, you have to be very careful. Yeah, no,
It doesn't.
it's not even worth it, to be honest. At the end of the day, somebody's gonna get hurt, and then it's just like a trail of hurt people. So you're hurting this guy, he's then gonna go out there hurt another female, she's gonna then hurt another guy, and it's like a whole trail of hurting. Doesn't make sense. No. Like, just don't be friends. Or friends with benefits. But don't just like communicate and be like, this is what it's there for. Done. Move on. It's just gonna be a ting when I want a ting. But no. Relationship because of sex? No. Do friends with benefit. It works. But don't do the whole.
It's crazy how much people are in a relationship because of that.
I don't get
Crazy.
it. No. Maybe because I was brought up in a Christian home, but for me, I can go without having sex in a relationship. Like, yeah, it doesn't have to be no. There's a way, guys.
No.
Don't do it.
Like, looks doesn't have to be everything.
It's about personality.
Personality. How can you, like, lay in bed with a guy and you guys got nothing in common, nothing to talk about, no,
just have sex and then that's it.
so it's just quiet and then awkward after, like, what, you just gonna turn this way, he's gonna turn that? Nah,
Over that, they get dressed and go home.
that's
Then
so
you're left in
bad.
that bed by yourself.
That is
But
bad.
you don't have that person to talk about or to go out and watch a movie. Like, Netflix and chill is nice, you know, with somebody that you kind of find attractive in a relationship with, not because of sex. Just saying, but yeah.
And then that ties into people rushing into stuff because,
For
like
the
you said, they
sex.
don't want to be on their own. That's so bad.
So guys, and Summer's in love, love honey.
Love what?
Love honey.
What's that?
It's like a little,
Oh, okay.
yeah, you can buy your toys there. And us as females, you need to start getting to know your body, you know. I think that's a lot for lovers. You think only a man can, no, know your body.
That's true.
Because do you think that only the guy can hit the, no. Sometimes the sex ain't that good. It's true though. Some of them are lying. No. And as females, we don't, unless you know your body to a certain extent to know what gives you pleasure, and everybody's gonna actually give you pleasure. Not every guy's gonna know how to touch you certain way and know you. I don't care how good you think it is. Start building up these men's ego about their little.
It's just true. It is so true. And then you're gonna go around telling people, "I was so good, I was so good," and he's just looking at you like, because he has his next line up tomorrow evening. Come on, do better for yourself.
Probably got like a whole calendar schedule.
Do better.
This one today, that one tomorrow.
Do better.
Don't do it, girls. Ladies, don't. It's not worth it. I'd rather be single. Just can't. It just doesn't make any sense.
I just don't understand. I always don't understand. Alright, cool. So the next point is communication. This point is not like just aimed at guys, it's aimed at females as well, because I think a lot of females believe that the guy needs to be communicating with her, but then they don't feel the need to communicate back, and then that's where the problems come. I mean, if I have a problem, I'm telling you my problem there and then. It needs to get sorted. It doesn't need to carry on until next week or the next argument. It gets brought up. It just needs to right there. And it's the same thing with guys. They need to come. If you have a problem with me, you come and tell me what the problem is, and we try and sort it out there. Don't try and hold it in for like
Actually, I don't know.
ages,
Okay.
and then think that, oh, the next argument I'm gonna bring it up so I can win the argument. I'm not saying that we don't do it, because I do it a lot sometimes, but you know what I mean. Why'd you say that? Why'd you say that?
Because I'm a culprit.
I do it sometimes, but not all the time.
I'm the biggest
I'm
culprit.
getting better at it.
Do you know? No. The thing is, from experience, I'll have an argument with you, and I'll just leave it because I don't like confrontation. I'm not a confrontational person. But as I got older, I realised that if I don't say how I feel about something, and if I don't acknowledge how you make me feel, sometimes people don't understand what they say to you and how it makes you feel. And I think that's where a lot of miscommunication happen, because someone can say to you, oh, it's fine, it's good. My man will go on overdrive. I'm thinking, okay, it's fine, it's good. Are you upset? Are you, especially texts, I read that in a 50 different tone.
I read everybody's messages different.
Yeah, she does.
Everybody's messages, like,
So I will read it in a tone and I'm like, I don't like the tone that you just replied to me in.
even if it's not that.
Yeah. And I literally hold it because I'm hearing it in a total different way from what you actually mean. So I've learned to literally call you and be like, what do you mean? Let's talk. Is there something we need to talk about? Yeah, let's get it out of the way and done. But I find that people think confrontation is going to start the argument. Someone's going to flip out and then the relationship's going to break down because of one argument. No, if you really want that relationship to work, then both parties have to be open for you to understand how you speak to me makes me feel and how I speak to you make you feel. And we have to come to a mutual understand that, okay, we won't talk to each other that way, or it's meeting at a mutual point. You have to come in the middle. You can't be 60 and then 40 or no, 50-50. Not 80-20. Me not chase nobody. Yeah, no. So, meet halfway. We're going to communicate. But I think communication is vital anyways. It is very, very essential in relationships. And I think that's what a lot of people lack. Yeah, if you're upset, let your partner know. Sometimes they don't even know. And you're walking around moping, their face makeup, you give the attitude. And the poor man don't know what you're talking about. So tell him, pull him aside, babes. Not the ladder that you talk to me.
Oh, babes. Just
no, sometimes you have to go with a little, gentle and mellow it out. You can't go in aggressive, babes. Oh, it's not gonna work. I need to talk to you now. See, all this attitude that we do, we need to stop it as females some of the time. Sometimes the poor little man don't know nothing you're talking about. But we just think because we feel, and we're very emotional sometimes.
can I hear go?
You understand? We are emotional though. We're very emotional. We take things different from how they take it. Most men don't like confrontation. And it all depends on the way that they were brought up as well. And I think this is the thing with today's society, and men are expected to be big, tough and strong and Johnny Bravo and Popeye. Just be you. Be a person I can talk to, express myself to. I support you, you support me. We work together. Our confrontations, arguments, don't do. I'll avoid you. I will though. I'll literally avoid you. For me, I'm just like, you know what? I don't have the time for it. But maybe that's me, and maybe something that I need to work on, which I have been working on. But communication is vital. You have to. Yeah.
Especially when you have kids involved.
With some people, not everybody. Me not definitely the problem. Yeah. But you know what it is? I think as well. Do you know what? You see the way our parents raised us? When you, like, as a child growing up, did you and your mum, like, if you done something naughty, did your mum, like, pull you to the side and talk to you about it? Or it was just kind of like bare licks and then she just shot at you? How was it?
It was a bit of both.
A bit of both.
Yeah.
See, like me now.
Sometimes like, oh, I just got the look and I knew I'd done something.
Yeah, I got the look and the beat. There was no communication. And I think that it has a lot to do with the way that her parents raised us as well. Like, I realized that a lot of Jamaican parents, a lot of Caribbean parents and African parents, they'll batter bruise you and expect you to understand what they're talking about. And they'll never ever sit down and be like, listen, this is what you've done wrong. This is what you need to do. This is the correct, like, kind of provide a little guidance. They don't. So therefore, we come in these relationships, we don't know how to communicate because no one communicated with us.
And don't you dare cry because they're going to ask you if you want to.
What are you crying for? You just licked me a while ago. Don't understand. It was the dumbest question, yeah? Did I give you something to cry for? You just boofed me over my head. What do you mean? It hurt. You can ask me what am I crying for?
Oh, that's funny.
Suppose I boof you over your head. How would you feel?
Cry.
Just like, what's the point? No. Even with Kevoy, I don't. I'm just like, yo, let's talk. And he'd be like, okay, mum. And we literally sit down and have a conversation. And it works. Like, I don't need to be hitting. No. But you see what them licks our parents used to give us? Communicate. Yeah, we can't get relationships buffing the man or the man buffing us. And then we think it's okay to get buff. No. Violence. Oh, Lord. Why? You raise the hand, man is raising too, because we go tussle it out. But see who's better.
Oh my gosh.
This is why I don't do violence. Yeah, I don't do. Because some men, they're very arrogant and ignorant, and they're brought up in a way they think that they should always raise their hand. Dude, if I can't catch you one day, I'll catch you another way. Because sleeping with one eye.
Did you ever watch that video? I don't remember what it's called. I don't know what movie it was from.
Where she
and
oiled up the...
Yeah.
Yes! Oiling up that bathroom floor with the belt. Yeah. Or we do it like Die for Mad Black Woman. Karma's a bitch. Beat that out. Karma will come after you.
You know what video I want to do? Stuff Jamaican parents used to do to us. It's a lot of stuff I could talk about. You go to someone's house if you're hungry now,
don't
you're
accept the food.
When you go in a shop, don't touch anything, don't look, don't sniff, don't nothing.
Don't open your mouth and talk. Don't even breathe.
Our last point is
expectations.
Tanya's gonna take this part over.
Expectation, guys. You don't expect too much. You see this list that you girls have? Rip it up and burn it. It don't work. No. I'm not saying don't have expectations, but on expectations too high and demanding, and sometimes the man cannot fulfill those expectations, and it causes a problem. Yeah.
I feel like don't expect a guy to get you something that you wouldn't get yourself. You don't think you could get yourself.
If you want a Gucci bag, go buy one for yourself first. The man can come back and take him back. When he leaves that relationship, he will want his things back.
Some men are spiteful like
Some
that.
men are spiteful like that.
Even if they bought you socks, they're gonna come back for the socks.
Yeah, and then some women as well, they throw the man out and they take back. Give him back the clothes I'm buying you. Remember who buy that? Stop it.
Imagine walking down the street and your ex goes, "Oh, those shoes she's when I bought them for her." The embarrassment.
I'm not saying you can't buy you stuff.
Make sure you can do it for yourself too.
You can also do it for yourself. Don't expect him to buy it for you. You should be to God, and if you can't afford it, then don't expect him to buy it for you. If he feels like buying it, that's fine. But don't expect him to come in. No. A lot of us expecting the man to come in and be our parents. Nope. Not at all. And the men them too. Come in expecting like your mother to come in. I'm
Cook,
not your mom.
clean, wash.
I did not carry you for 9 months and give birth to you, did you?
No.
Okay. If you can't wash for yourself and cook for yourself, make up a bed and keep your house clean, me and you're not going to work. Because what if you're sick? Who's going to look after you?
It's true.
The man, you can't make a boil a cup of tea, girl? Some hot water? Make a little toast.
You can't make a cup of tea.
That's bad, no. Me, if a man can't cook, no. That's a...
Even simple stuff.
You should be able to at least put some rice on, boil some pasta, make some toast, make a cup of tea. Doesn't have to be a whole cappuccino. Little English tea, little herbal, something. But a lot of them come into it because you come through the door, you put on, food must stay up on the table for you. Excuse me, sir.
That's another thing.
It's not my duty, sir. That's you want to do that service, you go back to your mother's house. Not under my roof or under our roof. Don't come with no expectations like that. I'm not here to baby no man. That is your mother job, not mine. Period. Come in. What next? I'm gonna feed you a bottle? No. Sorry. I'm not saying they can't cook for you, man. Yeah, but if both of you work,
you
both have jobs. If I'm working a late shift, you finish early, you're gonna tell me you can't come in and cook dinner. Vice versa. If me come late, you're supposed to can't cook dinner. Say, babes, I cook dinner today. Same like how you won't come and get dinner. Me too. Me hungry. You're not hungry too. Exactly. No. Don't come with certain expectations. It has to be like I said, it's not 80-20, 50-50, 100-100. Me cannot go over and beyond for please. No. Seem like if the washing needs to be done, we can pick out the clothes and put them in the washing machine. Turn it on, make it wash. Me come on and hang them out.
Yeah. Wash off.
The floor dirty, you can hoover it or mop it or sweep it. The stove need to wipe off, you can do that too. Seem like if a bulb need to change, I can change the bulb too. I'm not supposed to wait until you come in for the bulb. Maybe to sit in the darkness. Nope. Not going to work. Expectations are too high.
On both sides.
Both parties. Because us females too expect the man to wine and dine every day and take you out on expensive dates. It's supposed to be go ahead there and there because you see people doing it. Grandma life don't work in reality. So if you can't afford it, it's macaroni and rice today. Macaroni and rice about eating. Tomorrow we can have KFC if you can afford KFC. But you can't expect the man to come in and get KFC every day. Nope. Not doing it. So
I got KFC yesterday. Anyway guys, that is the end of this video.
She got nothing to say. Let me check out the whole video, Shanique.
And we're gonna do that one. I don't know what it was. Yeah, so the reason I didn't talk too much is because obviously I done this video already, so my points already came across. So we're really just hearing Tanya's thoughts and, you know, her opinions, just how it'll be in the next video. I won't talk much, but because you guys already know how I feel about everything. But I think it was good for someone else's perspective for you guys to hear, and I said that in the wrong way.
You said it in the wrong way?
What did I just say?
I don't remember. Something about let them hear. I don't know. Just say it over.
Anyway guys, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. We are on the road to 2k subscribers, guys. We're so close. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.
Bye.